Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Samuel Spirit 12 TikTok as well as the Samuel Burbage channel on YouTube. I might be posting this on Facebook as well as on Twitter and other places that I'm able to post this video. Not sure how long this video will be, but currently, right now, the time is 1 p.m. Mountain Time. It is March 10th, Tuesday, March 10th, 2026 year. Now, for those of you that are aware of me, I am a holistic vegan. My name is Samuel Spirit 12 on TikTok. I mostly do stuff there, but I am here on YouTube. TikTok's just one of my bigger channels, but I am for inspiring in any platform I feel drawn to. Eventually, I might even try to post on Rumble. I am on Instagram, I'm other places. I try to be there for people through self care, self love, self worth focuses. I am a ULC.org minister because I like to minimize the sinister of this world. And so words are spells to me, so titles, forms of communication. I'm also a writer and book um, author of the My Alien Perceptions of Possible Truth. Now that the truth is coming out about ETs and more, now those of us who have written books or have brought up the knowledge of the ET or MET, BET, CEA, UEA knowledge, of the AGTLAU knowledge that I heard from a friend and others who informed me of what's going on among us. I am aware of who I am in my heart. I choose to be aware that I am some form of earth angel, chosen one um, type of possibility. But I am not for cult mindset, even though I am bringing up the idea of earth angels and mystical knowledge, and I do spirit box now and then. This one I'm not really doing any spirit box because I have different recordings going on right now for my safety, um, for my home, and different stuff that's been going on. But I have had a feeling of healing focus that I've had recently that has helped me to recognize that with everything going on, I'm going to do my best to endure. I have a water pool. If it gets too hot in my place and they dry me out, which they've been doing in housing, I can go in there and meditate. It almost feels like a dry heating sauna without humidity, but it's interesting because they end up making me sweat in some weird ways. And then I have to go and do a water plunge, which is a cold plunge type of awareness by them making it so hot that even being in regular water in a tub, a portable tub and a walk-in shower that I have, it's as if I'm doing my own version of what the rich and wealthy do, even though I'm in government housing. But I'm about bringing up the truth. I have metal in my back and left leg from surgery when I was young. I'm 41 years old. I had surgery when I was like 5 or 6 or 7 years old, and for my left leg. And then I've had other surgeries, feet surgery, other stuff since I was younger to high school and even after that. And so I've had several surgeries growing up, and which I am not a fan of surgeries. I'm for Tai Chi knowledge and energy healing and meditation focuses. I am not. I'm a holistic vegan now. I am not for the cadaver system, not for the voodoo system. No jabberooey for me. Anyway, and anybody that forces or does that on them on others is on the individual who forced it upon others. The karmic retribution will always go on those doing harm. Those of us who didn't intend to have it done and it was forced upon us, not by you choosing to because of a job might fire you or something like that, but by those of us standing up, even if it caused us to lose connections. A lot of you chose to do things based on thinking you had to by your jobs or other reasons. That is a crime for them to even do that. Some of you felt like you had another choice or you would have went through sufferance. I went through more sufferance than the rest of you ever did since birth. I broke 13 bones my first year of life. Now, some of you have gone through worse. Bliss you. You relate. You get it. But not everybody does. And so those are people that give up on little things that they could have said no to because they're afraid of financial defaults or other things. I get it, but it doesn't make it right that you chose to be a part of that. I hope you realize that you need to make a choice now. But if you've already done it, you can still detox stuff out of you. Just supply and provide the healing and the empathy and compassion in the world. Go vegan. Go to challenge22.com. Go watch Dominion documentary on YouTube here, as well as go watch Dairy is Scary on YouTube. I have links, so if anybody ever reaches out to me in real person and wants to know where these videos are or information, and I'm okay with talking to them, communicating with them, and I feel okay, I will share it. I've had scammers and other people that have tried to reach out to me and pretend to be a chick or pretend to be other things, usually connected to housing and their abuse system of trickery. I send them the videos all the time when they try to do those scams. I send it through text to other people, randomly pretending they want to talk to me. So I send them those videos, those links to YouTube. Go watch it and tell them to wake the fuck up and go vegan and start being compassionate and empathy and stop being fake and facade. So anyway, I'm also an ex-Mormon. I'm not against religion. I'm not for cult mindset or political agendas. I'm for all life. I am for empathy and compassion. I'm against exploitation of any kind as much as possible, practical, and it's not always about whether you can afford or not. You can always find a way to afford it. It's supply and demand is what people went by, but it's really supply and provide. Supply and provide empathy and compassion in the world, and you change the world. Anyway, this is my new mat here, and I'm all about empathy and compassion. I love nature, and this is connected to the folklore or folk tales oracle um, deck that I have that I recently got, and I've done a video on this before. So now we're going to do this. However long this video is, it's going to be as long as we can. I'm going to try to keep it at least under um, 30 minutes to an hour, maybe even shorter if I can. But we're going to go into some new territory. But it seems like when I was shuffling the deck, card was flipped on the other side somehow. So there was different cards, and you can tell that it's the horse year connected cards that I brought up before because it has a horse on it. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. We're in the fire horse year. So in Chinese year, so it's cool that this had the horse being represented in it. So anyway, I've already shuffled this a few times, and it's kind of crazy. But one card flipped out, and I've shared a video of all the cards in this. I don't know what the meaning of it, but we're going to start with this. So this card is going to be right here. So I think I'm going to put it, I have a feeling I want to put it up here. We're going to do it in the middle. So this is the magic card. So again, each card has the horse and stuff in the field there. This one, it looks like a raven or a crow with a black moon or eclipse. Has a few different symbols in here. Almost reminds me of the Starry Night painting. But anyway, this right here has some really interesting energy, and it's the magic energy. So it was the only card, somehow it was flipped in my deck. So I took that as a sign that that was for one of you. If this resonates for you, we're going to focus on this deck is for whatever you're wanting answers or wanting to know about your person or answer to manifesting abundance, or answers of any kind or wish fulfillment of any kind that you're asking for, this will resonate with many different people, okay? So if you think it's for you, yes, it is for you if you resonate with it. But you're manifesting that. You're creating it as though it is for you, but it's for anybody that resonates. So just because you think it's talking about you, we're all collectively connected one way or another. Now, if this doesn't resonate with you, then it's not for you. But it doesn't mean that part of this reading won't be for you. It could be. Certain cards may stick out that are for you. And if those cards stick out, then it's possible the other cards have a different meaning than you're taking it as. So take what resonates. This is for entertainment purposes only. And welcome to the Samuel Durbitz channel here on YouTube and Samuel Spirit 12 on TikTok and anywhere else that I am, on Facebook or Twitter. Welcome. Okay, so here we go. This is where it gets awesome. So we're going to shuffle a few cards. So right now it looks like the magic cards. So if you're wondering what is your person thinking of, um, or your expectation of when will your manifestation come true, your abundance, your funds, when your soulmate will come to you, what is your person thinking of, whatever it is your question is generically, somehow magic is being brought up. Now, you can focus on negative or positive. It's up to you on what you're manifesting. Please keep it positive and have high vibes above low vibes, okay? Because when you do high vibes, you can actually counter low vibe situations. Even if it feels hopeless or it doesn't seem like anything is working. Well, when nothing is working, what does work is what you need to focus on. Like for me, I'm focusing on relaxing and inspiring and trying to be there for all of you, and for myself. So this is also possibly a message to me, but it's bringing up stuff about the eclipse. There was a lunar eclipse that we've had or about to have, different ones. We have all sorts of different connections that people keep bringing up and keep telling me. And now everybody is like not talking to me all of a sudden. Like it's gotten really eerie quiet. And it's okay because that means something is about to happen. Something amazing is about to occur. And so this magic, this raven, this magic card, I don't know what the meaning of the oracle card is for now. We're going to read it later. But for now, I just shuffled these. I don't know what's going to happen with these. But we can just kind of go through this. I have a bent hand, so I can't always do this right. Something wants me to do this one. Hold on. This one? Okay. Well, I don't know what this was for, but this is going to be the Star Brothers card. So in the middle, we have the Magic card. Something about the Star Brothers card, which is Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Oh, I am wearing an Ankh, so that explains why that's there. This is the Star Seed Oracle deck. The Star Seed Oracle deck is one of the ones that many of you have heard me do. We're doing one card, okay, from each of my decks that I have. Yes, you heard that. One card from each of my decks that I have here. This is wild for a lot of people. Some people can't handle a lot of this knowledge or connection, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. This is where it gets crazy. Like I said, I'm shuffling all of these. I don't know what's going to be. I'm just kind of doing it randomly because, like I said, I have a bent hand, so I have to do things a little bit differently than others. We're just going to keep shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. And we're going to do it in weird ways. Oh, one just tried to come loose. Is that the one? This one came loose. 49. I saw it slide, so I knew that that was a sign. You are the only one who manages to calm down my inner beast. Okay, we'll put this where the reindeer is, where the fawn or Bambi is. Okay, you are the only one who managed to calm down the inner beast. Okay, so we're gonna go with this. Now this is interesting because I was not sure, and the 4-9 makes me think of April 9th and September 4th, and also the 13th. Wow, that would be this week, because right now we're on the 10th, so that would be uh, this Friday. Is that right? Yeah, I think it's this Friday because we're on the 10th, which is a Tuesday. Wednesday is the 11th. Thursday is the 12th. Yeah, so this Friday. So something about April 9th and September 4th, but then also something about the 13th or March 1st. We're already past March 1st, so that would be the 13th would be Friday the 13th this week. Yes, Friday the 13th, we had it twice. We had it in February, and now we're having it in March. So this is two Friday the 13th weeks. Now we're on March 10th right now. I love Friday the 13th. A lot of people don't. I had a friend that hated it because he always believed bad luck would happen, and he dealt with some horror stuff. He saw someone get in an accident and horrible things. And it's because people are manifesting the bad energy of the 13th, their belief in it. So they need to change their vibes. They need to change their manifestation. We can heal and manifest anything. We can make horrors into blessings. Yeah, not blessings, blissings. Blissing is peace. Words are spelled. They're words within words. And I brought this up several times. Those of you that are new to me, I want you to take the word need and realize that Eden is in the word need. Now one own, N-O-W, W-O-N, O-W-N. All of those are one word of this, out of they're all from the same letters that make three different words. But then one is also O-N-E in the sounding for W-O-N. So that's one, and neo and eon. Words are spelled. Now, um, another powerful knowledge is uh, pray with words. Pray with words is Perry W. Hit sword. I figured that one out on my own, realizing the W is one Joe Rune. It is the flag at the end of Mario in the first games, where you have to get to the top of the pole and then it does a triangle flag. That's the one Joe Rune. Okay? The triangle message, it also, if it doesn't go all the way to the top and it's a little bit half, that's the Thorn rune, and that's also the Hammer of Thor rune. So there's a lot of coded messages in our world. So anyway, we're gonna shuffle these. These are angel love messages, Cupid, and technically Cupids in supernatural lore are lesser angels. Same for fairies. Fairies in different lores, it doesn't bring it up in supernatural, but fairy, they kind of hint to it in some, where fairies are other dimensional versions of angels, but different. Technically, fairies are, or fae, are lesser angels. Technically, there is an angel that's called Shamil, who takes care of the fae realm, the spirit animal realm, and faes. Takes care of them and protects them. There's a lot going on there. I feel like there's a lot of weird changes, but I feel peaceful. I feel good even with everything that's been going on. And so here we go. We're already almost in 20 minutes. Yep, 20 minutes into this. So hold on. I'm going to go faster here. Ooh, this wanted me to grab it. Let's do this one. Unconditional love. There we go. I like that one. I did not know what that was going to be. Unconditional love is the love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. Okay, we got that one. Now, this next one is going to be affirmation. Now, the more oracle cards I get, the more I'll be able to add on to this collection and do different collective readings. But for now, these are all the card decks that I have. So I'm doing one card for each deck that I have. Okay. I don't have any other ones, but there are some other ones I found at that other shop, and I'm gonna go back there next month and buy them possibly if I feel like I have enough funds. I thought about going this month, um, but we'll see because the cards are to inspire and to help others acknowledge things, but this whole world is housing and them are trying to cause harm. They're trying to require certain things. They've changed the rules on us. They've bullied us. They've disrespected us. This whole system is corrupt, and what they're all doing is manipulative, and they are violating a lot of laws and a lot of stuff. So I've been imagining that they're all going to get caught, and we're going to get new management, new people who actually have empathy and compassion, or that I'm also going to manifest my dream home and get the fuck out of here. But that doesn't help those who are still here in the building that are dealing with their corruption. We're going to move this over because we're going to have it in the middle here. Now, we're going to put this next one after I go through it. We're going to shuffle it. Most people do shuffling, and I'm always trying. Again, I can only do so much with the way my hands are. If anything tries to flip out or to fall out, even if it's more than one, that's a sign. And so focus on what you're wanting and what you're hoping to get answers for, and that's what will show up. Some of them slid, but I have a feeling that there's still more that needs to be done. This one? Okay, it wants this one. Thank you, Spirit. I have different beings and spirits. I question everything. Whoa, yeah, this is definitely the answer. It says your job is you. Sorry for the shakiness. You cannot create other people's lives for them. You cannot think for them. And if you try to force your opinions on others, you will only attract the same happening to you. So let all others create the lives they want. And focus your unlimited power on creating the most magnificent life for yourself. That's a good answer for what I was just talking about. At the same time, when people are being harmed, we can't ignore the harm being done to others. We got to do what's right because when you want someone to ignore the harm being done to you, that's why I'm a holistic vegan. But what it's talking about is also about live streams. If you're upset at my videos or live stream or things that I'm about, why don't you do your own? Do your own live streams. Do your own live free streams. Go do your own videos. Support your own movements that you're for. You don't need to come troll me or bother others. Go take care of your own life. Do what you can for you. It's okay. I forgive the lack of empathy that others are choosing to have, but eventually others won't. And when you harm another being, The universe will always kick back at you more than you ever thought possible. So I've been kind of relaxing and calming myself, and with my crazy dreams that I had where there was lack of empathy there or false sympathy. This whole world has been doing that to everybody. Medical industries, people pretending that they're there to help and then they're not. It's been a lot of concern. But what's interesting is with them harming me or trying to harm me with cooling or heating harm, what I've been able to do is I've learned that what they've done is they're just making me be stronger. They're making me learn to meditate more, learn to go within more, learn to endure, and know that if it's my time, it's my time. My whole thing is I do things that are from the heart spark, and that's what I've learned to do. Okay, so now that we've done all the cards, now we're going to go with what it's saying. Now, the first card was the one in the middle, the magic card, the raven. Now, I don't know what this one is going to say. And this is the first card that I've actually posted or have done. So this is going to be wild, okay? I was not expecting this at all. So we're going to go into this and figure this out. So it's saying magic, right? Now the question is this, are the cards in alphabetical order? I'm not sure if they are or not, but it looks like we have an answer. Here's the card, magic, see? That's the magic card. So here we go. The crow dreams, imagines, or images fill the sky. The crow dreams. Images fill the sky, and she conducts the dazzling moments of pure magic as they dance big, creating new and shining realities. That is on point, actually, because of what it's bringing up about the dates and everything. The night is full of magic swirling around us, a thread of pure energy coming through time to connect us and encircle us. Magic is real. Believe, and it will come to you. Infuse your dreams and fill your days with new energy, a new way of seeing this beautiful world. Turn away from the mundane just for today and let magic fill your being. That's beautiful. I love that. And by the way, there's music that's going on in the background, and that's connected to 432 hertz plus 741 hertz and 963 hertz. Supposedly, this is for receiving wealth, health, miracle, and love from the universe, connected to law of attraction. It's connected to healing soul frequencies on YouTube. So I'm just doing this as over 2.5 million views, and it's been around for a year. Um, Looks like it's what's really interesting is the time of the video is 3/12/12, and that's interesting because it's talking about March 12th, okay, and that's wild because that's this Friday. And what's interesting is this Friday is also technically in some calendars the sixth day of the week, but some would say it's the fifth day of the week. But either way, it's wild because 3/12/12 is 333. And I've been seeing that number a lot. And I was not planning on that awareness of this. But what's really interesting is they're also holding a bird. So I'll show you really quickly what it shows. See if I can show it to you with this, if it'll let me. See? Holding a bird on the TV. See that? That's it right there. And it's interesting because what is the magic? What did it just tell us in the magic of the crow? And it's saying it's the crow. So the crow helps us dream and create miracles, create what we want to show up. So there you go. That's awesome. And so let others create their lives and manifesting that support them. And then do that for you. So let them create what they want for their vision boards, their dream life, everything. So I'm always telling people manifest everybody's dream life and vision boards so that we can have a free world. And so everybody's free. Manifest their compassion and empathy dream life. And that's what I focus on. Not the stuff that would harm other beings, but that will create a better world. So that's what I amplify and connect with. Connected to celestial prophecy knowledge, water studies, Greg Braid and Bruce Lipton knowledge, blissing things into being knowledge, and more. So Star Brothers. Um, so when I was doing this particular card pull, we had something that said, "You are the only one who manages to calm down my inner beast." So someone's soulmate response said, "You're the only one that can calm down my inner beast." And that's interesting that it adds up to 13. So you can calm down the Neo Trinity within the person, which connects with a 4, but it's connected to April 9th or 49. So if 49 connects, what's interesting is that also connects with D and I. That has a lot of connections with me and awareness of many things. Anyway, so there we go. So we got that. Now, the Star Brothers was next. Now, we're going to have to read this one, or I'm going to read this one to you. Let's see what it's talking about. It says Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So you have some energy connections from the Star Brothers. And look, they have like you can see this has like Horus energy. What is Horus energy? It's a bird again. So we have like bird energy all in this video. Like I did not plan this at all. This is just wow. So the universe is speaking to some of you about the birds, about something with the birds, something with the fowl, something about Aquarius age, because Aquarius age is connected to water and fowl, because Aquarius is an air sign. So we got the air, and then we got the water. And what is Aquarius age? The 1,000, 2,000 years of peace knowledge. We're going into that age. We're almost there. When did this happen? I was told around April 5th, and this is saying April 9th. So you can calm the inner beast, okay? The water or the air, whatever, you can calm it. So what's next? Here we go. This is wild, everybody. This resonates with you, awesome. This is for entertainment purposes only. For any of you that don't resonate, move on. Bliss you and take care. Grace be with you. All right, now here we go. Star Brothers. So this is on page 106. Okay, so the 6th to the 10th. Well, what's funny is today is the 10th of March. And so the fact that we're looking at 6 to the 10, that's wild. And that also adds up to 7 for grace, but it also goes into 10 and 7. Wow. Something about the 16th and the 17th. That's what I'm seeing. March 16th and 17th, something's going to happen. Now we're already past the 7th and 8th of March, so this is definitely for that. It also could connect to June 10th and maybe even October 6th and July 10th and October 7th. So October 6th and 7th or June 10th to July 10th. That's possible. So here we go. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. It could also be for July and August energy as well. So a lot of stuff going on. So it says, you're more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to be open to receive a new level of support now from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks when it comes to receiving support. Okay, we've learned that we need to go at life alone. That's not safe to let our guard down and our heart open. That the world isn't a friendly place. Now, the Star Brothers want you to have a new experience of life on Earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. They want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let in more love. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of support than you can ever imagine, both in this world and beyond. To call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life's ups and downs and to learn to open your heart, especially when it most wants to harden. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you open yourself up to receiving more support? Well, it's by supplying and demanding that support, or supplying and providing that support as equals to others. To me, who are genuine and would be there for you if you were there for me, even if you're not. If you need someone, I usually try to help, but I would prefer others to be there for me as well, or at least pray and meditate and send good vibes my way and others' way. Please keep this posting positive with positive affirmations, positive focuses, and everything for this video post on YouTube as well as on TikTok or anywhere else this is posted. I want to bring in a better energy for this world. So let's all do that. Those of you that do, even if it's just one individual being, thank you, bliss you, grace be with you. And even if you do it silently, on the sidelines, because you're too concerned about posting or commenting because you're concerned about what someone might say if you post or comment, or might come in and respond to you. I get it. I felt the same way. I feel the same way many times. So this does resonate with me. So it's nice to know that we got our Star Brothers. And I would say Star Sisters too. Star Brothers and Sisters, whatever. Not in a religious way, in an unconditional love way, okay? Not a religious cult mindset way. We're talking about whatever resonates with you. I don't believe or disbelieve in any form of belief. I believe whatever you feel is meant for you is what you should have. That's unconditional love and not abusive. Okay? So, what is it that we need to do then? Well, we need to have that unconditional love. So, the unconditional love is right there. It says it right here. And it says, the love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. It's in your heart. It's in your very being. Even if everything has fallen apart or feels like it is or has. It's what you do now, not what you've done. It's not what others have done. It's what they do now. Grace be with you, and know that. Your job is you, okay? So this is why this is so important. You cannot create other people's lives for them, okay? You cannot think for them, and if you try to force your opinions on others, you will only attract the same happening to you. So let all others create the lives they want, and focus your unlimited power on creating the most magnificent life for yourself. And I love how it says lives and then life, because life is a life file. Even though that card, whether whoever made that card meant to do that or not, it basically turned out from saying let others do whatever evils and viles and shit show things that they choose to do for them. That's on them, not on you. They are a part of you. Everybody is a part of each other one way or another. We're all connected, whether we like it or not. However, just because someone else is doing something horrible doesn't mean you have to be part of it. Now, what it's saying is Let them do what they're going to do, but it doesn't mean you don't defend the weak and the weary and those who are fainting or being abused or harmed or about to be. Defend the good. Defend the innocent. Be there for all beings. And then the most important thing, and this is powerful, okay? This is way powerful. The next important thing is the fact to know that you have your unlimited power of creating the most magnificent life for yourself. So you have a life energy. You have a powerful life energy that you can create, that you can do for yourself. Okay? You're amazing. Now you see things that are in the background here, even the crinkles in that blue um, blanket or turquoise blanket, it even shows that there's some form of bird energy there too, just in the creases of that blanket. I didn't plan that. There's so many things that are bringing up the Aquarius Aids, the swan, the energy of birds, of beauty. And then I'm seeing the number 2 within that, which is really interesting. 2 is for your very being. If you see any other numbers, then that could be assigned to you. I've been seeing 222 a lot. I've been seeing other different variations. Oop, I'm seeing a 4 now. I've seen a lot of different variations of connections, okay? So 24. So something about 2 and 4. So that's probably April 2nd and the 6th. And so 2nd to the 6th is definitely a sign. I would say that there is a lot going on there. And so there's so many beautiful things that are about to happen. So let it happen. Know that you're worth it. Know that you matter, that you're loved, that you are being watched out for by divine intervention or just your own consciousness, whether any beings are or not. You are your protector. You are your grace. You are that I am, that I am. I want you to put your hand on your heart and say, I love you. I love you, self. I love you, source. I love you. Tell your heart that you love you. Tell source that you love source, that which is connected to everything. Tell that which you love that you love them. Whether you say it out loud or whether you just say it in your heart. Whatever you feel most comfortable doing, do that now. You matter. Your peace matters. Their peace matters. When you create peace, you create a creation of that world that can happen. You be the peace in the world. You be the empathy and compassion in the world. You create a better world. So grace be with you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. But yeah, it seems like this is what your person, this is what your answers have been trying to tell you. This is here. I will post more of these later when I feel the time to do so. But I felt to do that today. I wanted to because there's just so many things going on right now that I needed to do this. And I'm doing this for me and for all of you because I'm tired of not doing the right, being able to do the right thing or to be heard or to deal with what I've been dealing with. So I will be posting videos when I can. I won't be doing any live free streams until after the 12th of March or until I don't get any other surprise paperwork or anything from housing. But if that happens, and I still have to delay my live streams or other things, I'll try to do surprise live free streams other days on TikTok, okay? But I will start to do videos, postings. And I'm trying to inspire myself to do some recordings every day. And I might do some recordings for my book and stuff after the day is done, whenever I decide to do that for my book that I've been doing. But anyway, I hope you enjoy. The Star Brothers are there for you for Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. You got magic energy. That was our first card. Very powerful. and also my first reading with that deck. Your job is official reading. The other one was going through it, and then there was some magical things happening with it. And your job is you. So that's on the right side. So your mind is telling you that the Star Brothers are there for you. Your heart is telling you that magic is with you. And your spirit is saying that your job is you. Your oneness cards are the unconditional love. And then I would say the 49 goes along with what your soulmate is telling you for that oneness. Because you know that I do mind, body, spirit, and oneness, but then your soulmate message. So there you go. There's the powerful of your emotional connections. And the more that you support me on TikTok, subscribe, or try to subscribe to me on YouTube in any way, the more that I am able to get funds to support and grow my channel, the more I can get decks and other things to be able to utilize for us all. So we can be inspired, so we can create a better world. And so all my funds go into trying to get more decks or stuff like that that I can then inspire, bring up about nature, connected to animals and more, and through our energetic creations of starseed or awakened information, affirmational connection to our soulmate and more. So bliss you. Hope you enjoyed this reading, and there will be more to come. Grace be with y'all, and take care. This reading has been at least 46 minutes. It's about to be 47, and I will post this on TikTok and YouTube. Bliss you all. This is Samuel Spirit 12 and Samuel Dervis. Grace be with you, and enjoy the show.